There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is, in fact, Ranger 92308. I thought I'd see who was on and what was happening. Hope everybody's doing good. And hope to see some people coming in a bit. While we do that, I'll go ahead and welcome everybody in. And I will see you in just a bit. Want to see if anyone comes in, says hello. Howdy doody. I see some people are here. If you would like to talk, I'm willing to do chit chat for a little bit. Haven't had much going on, so I thought, why not? I'll go live. Haven't seen anyone on. And thought I'd say hi to everyone, let you know what's happening. Yes, I am back. A lot of people are asking whether I'm back full time. Yes. Hey, St. Waffles, good to see you lurking. Thank you. But I am back on YouTube, and I will be doing more night streams, more the different things that I've been trying to come up with. I hope everybody's enjoying my night streams at night, coming up with different music. Hey Sherry, good to see you. And appreciate everybody's support. Like I said, I am back to full steam. Gonna keep doing the daily verses, but a lot of people have been asking since they see me on the YouTube streets, are you back? Yes, indeed, I am back and going all in. Uh, had a few events occur, and I had a couple stumbles in my YouTube career, I guess you could call it. But Team Ranger 92308, Ranger 92308 are back in full speed. We will be doing streams and doing sleep streams and trying to entertain you guys, keep you guys informed on what's going on. If you guys don't know, fall back happens tonight, so don't forget to turn your clock back an hour. And I wanted to make sure everybody knew that. I will have some awesome things coming up in the near future. Like I said, I will be doing sleep streams to entertain people. If you guys do not know D9, I recommend you get to know the guy. He's an awesome musician, gamer. He does a lot of video gaming, and an all-around great person to get to know if you don't know him. He, is very caring, very understanding, and all-around nice guy. He puts out music free for profit. Highly recommend you check him out. You'll notice in my streams at night when I chat for a few hours, between 1 to 3 hours, I put his link in the description. He produces awesome music for people to see or to hear, I should say. I do all the content on my channel. The music is right now being produced by D9, and I, you know, am getting back into the swing of things. Like I said, if you guys don't know, my two channels are in fact Team Ranger 92308, Ranger 92308, and I do pretty much the same content on both channels, and but I do make sure that I continue with keeping my subscribers, you guys, informed on what's happening, what's going on, and I welcome everybody to chit chat. If you have any comments or questions, they are more than welcome, and I'll be willing to uh, keep everybody abreast on what's going on, what I'm doing. I want to make sure everybody stays informed. If anyone has any questions or comments, feel free to give them, and I will definitely make sure to answer all your questions to the best of my abilities and give you an honest and complete answer to those questions, as well as give you my honest answer upon comments if I feel there's things need to be said. I appreciate each and every one of you that are a subscriber to both my channel, are longtime supporters. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I cannot say it enough. Like I said, right now the holidays are in the swing, so if you have noticed, I've been doing some activities on my. I went through the Halloween screens with this, and I have a few more, that I did. Had great turnout, and now it's in the thankful thing, uh, thankfulness, thankful. Basically, it's that time of the year. Everybody goes from Halloween to Christmas. Well, what about being thankful for everything? And that's what this month is going to be based on up to Thanksgiving Day. Then in December, I will do the 25 days of Christmas streams where I will have, there are different designs that I used to do in the past called the neon lights. And I'm going to use that for the 25 days of Christmas streams because I got some awesome uh, video coming up for that. If you haven't seen mine in the past, they're basically like this. I'll just give you an example right here. And you can see these are different designs I'm going to be doing in coming up in December. This is from the past. The one I done, I'll be doing ones like this as well so that people can see them. I'm trying to come up with a way of, you know, I do births of the day and that worked good, but a lot of people, a lot of subscribers, as well as others have said, when are you going to do your night streams again? And I was like, okay, do you want them? And, doing births of the day is good. I get some views, but when I do the night streams, I get 50 to 100 views each. And I'm like, okay, I see what my subscribers, supporters want. You know, uh, I want to provide what people enjoy, and people said that it's good entertainment, it's useful music to sleep to, and they enjoy the chit chat before I close out for the night. So I think with that being said, both Team Ranger 92308 and Ranger 92308 is going to go back to doing that because I got a lot of response from it. You know, I'm sure you guys know of my different channels, and if you don't, like I said, I'm pretty sure you do, but I have actually 3 channels, but I am monetized on 2 channels. So I'm going to stick with those channels, you know, and go from there because, like I said, hi Keith Kitchen, good to see ya. Um, like I said, I had a lot of response from doing the sleep streams. I'll continue to do the verse of the day. And for those who don't know, I do, like I said, have two channels. And, you know, I am got a lot of people saying, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. And, the verse of the day, I will continue doing. And I did notice that I get a bigger hit on, the different night streams. I'm not even going to call them sleep streams because, yes, people listen to them to relax. They chat with me on there. And I'm usually on to about 3:30, you know, sometimes between 2:30 a.m. and 3:30 a.m. depending on how the chat's moving. And then I will turn the chat off, but I'll leave it on for people to listen to. And like I said, it just happened to be a great outcome. And again, if you guys don't know, I do have two channels. One is, in fact, Ranger 92308. Hi, Marlene. Good to see you. And the other one is indeed Team Ranger 92308. And on those two channels, I'm going to, I guess you could say, revamp them. And I'll be creating all my own artwork. I'll be sharing music with those who would like to share their music with me, free for profit, or non-copyrighted music that you are willing to share with me. I'm willing to put it on my channel. And in the description, I will put a link to wherever your music is so that people come listen to it. Like I said, I had, shared out D9 because D9 was willing to give me the opportunity to use his free for profit music on his channel. I mean, on my channel, sorry. Of course, it was on his channel. But on my channel, and D9 put out great music. For those who, like I said, don't know, D9 is an awesome guy. As a matter of fact, he is, in fact, live, but I'll just give you a preview. That is D9. And D9 does some great content. He's done live streams as well as, he goes live for 4 hours almost every night. I don't know his exact schedule, but I know he has an awesome mod named Little Miss Goth there. But D9 has traveled around the country, done tours and stuff, made awesome music content that is free for profit, and he's graciously allowed me to use it, as well as anyone else who would like to use it, as long as you give him credit and say, hey guys, you love the music? Go check out D9, because he's a great person and he's willing to let you use his music. So I highly recommend him. But again, like I said, Team Ranger 92308, Ranger 92308 is one and the same person, and I will be going back live streaming at night. I will continue to do my birth of the day, but everybody asked me, are you back? Are you coming back to YouTube? Yes, I've been back to YouTube for a while now, and I'm starting to travel around the YouTube streets, as they call it, visiting the awesome supporters. Like I said, like with Marlene, if you don't know her, has an awesome channel. I'll just once again bring them up. Key's Kitchen, she does awesome channels. She has delicious video views of food. I was impressed. Like with Marlene, is very inspirational and motivational. She will let you know, hey, life is hard. There's no question about it. The question is how you handle it. Are you going to let it kick you down and leave you in the dust and the mud and the blood? Or are you going to get up, dust yourself off, and keep going? That's Marlene. She will tell you, keep going. You know, Sherry has awesome videos going on hers. She is, like I said, a very awesome supporter. If you do not know her, and all these people are graciously willing to support me, our subscribers. And, you know, I know they don't teach it in school a lot anymore, but back when I was in school, we were required to take a class called economics. And in economics, they taught you supply and demand. There's a demand for night streams. There's a demand for awesome music. Question is, am I willing to supply it? And yes, Team Ranger 92308 and Ranger 92308 will be doing just that from this day forward. Some of them will be on Team Ranger. The same ones will be unlisted on Ranger till the next day. Because I want to get views up on and watch hours on Team Ranger. And then vice versa. Some of them will be on Ranger 92308. Unlisted on Team Ranger 92308 till the next day. And then it will be listed publicly. But I learned that, from economics, if there's a demand for it, you gotta supply it. Otherwise, you're gonna fall. If you have the demand and you have the supplies and you do it, you're gonna be successful. So yes, from now on, I will be starting going back and doing my sleep streams or chat streams, whatever you want to call it. I will chat for 2 to 3 hours, and when nobody's chatting anymore, I'll turn the chat off and get some sleep and let the stream continue, because people are still coming in. And even after I have, no longer talking in there, I noticed more people are coming in, and that is awesome. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And basically, that's why I wanted to come on and say thank you, everybody, for your loyal support, for staying subscribed, and for your generosity of your time. This year, if I had to be thankful for something, it would be for my subscribers willing to give their time and support on my channel. And toward the end of the month, I've had a few members come back, and I will be doing a big shout out for them. Two of them had stuck with me even when I was down, and they will be shouted out that day as well. And I just appreciate each and every one of you for staying subscribed, for being loyal, I guess you could say, and then telling me, Ranger, it's great you're back, but this is what we demand. You didn't really demand it, but you know what I mean. This is what we want. Go back to your streams, bro. We were loving them. I had a lot of people that will watch the entire night. And it's like, I was totally stunned, because I was surprised. Thank you very much for that, Marlene. And thank you, Sherry. That means a lot to me. Like I said, I was really surprised when I came back at how many people said, "Where have you been? Are you okay? What happened?" I'll be I'll be straightforward with you guys. What happened was, and I really haven't gone on any panels or told many, but I'll tell you guys on my own channel. I told a couple back in last December when I was doing in January when I was doing the verse of the day. I didn't notice it till I went back and looked, and I'm like, wow, I needed to get out of there sooner. I had a major infection happen, and the infection got so bad that they were chasing it from the ear infections, sinus infections, throat infections, and they were chasing it all around. Where basically, no other way to put it, it rotted out my teeth. And they had to, and because I couldn't do it at the time, the infection got so bad that it almost went toxic on me. But by the grace of God, they finally went in and extracted the last of the bad teeth. So, yeah, there are a few people that will make fun of me, call me Gumby, Gummy, so forth. Now, I don't care. Are these my teeth? Yeah. I mean, you know, but I'm able to eat. I'm alive. I can talk. I'm blessed. There's no other way to put it. I am blessed. And I'm even more blessed that loyal subscribers like you guys or ladies that are in here right now were willing to stick by and wait and see what happened. Thank you guys so much. And now you know the story on what happened. Thought, you know what? It's time to come out and let everybody know. This is what happened. I lost all my teeth, had a major infection. When they finally took me to surgery, it took them 10 minutes to close me up because they had to let all that infection get out first. And on top of that, I was on antibiotics for 2 weeks to clear up the infection. But, as I said before, by the grace of God, I'm doing great. I'm back in action. And get ready to buckle your Ranger seatbelt in your car, your Ranger car, because I'm back. And I will be doing more streams like I've done in the past. And I will continue to support each and every one of you like I've done in the past. But yeah, it took me a while to come out and say it. I thought, do do I? It was one of those. Are people going to say, "Oh, you're just doing this for sympathy"? No, I'm not. I'm doing this because I want you guys to understand. This is what happened to Ranger. By the grace of God, Ranger survived, and now I'm back helping you guys. I thank you guys so much, and exactly, Sherry, I couldn't say any better. Because by the grace of God, I am alive and well, and still going. And Team Ranger 92308, Ranger 92308 are now back on the YouTube streets, and you'll be seeing me a lot more in the chat, a lot more streams going on. Like I said, you just got an example of my Halloween streams and my upcoming, I in the past I call them the Nightlight Show. And if people like it, maybe I'll keep it up after the 25 days of Christmas. But for right now, I am doing, the thankfully thankful streams at night, and I'm coming up with different kaleidoscope designs behind turkey. You know, I'd let you see a preview of tonight. You're not going to hear the music, but this is tonight. I thought that would be cool to have the kaleidoscope with turkeys running in. Last night's kaleidoscope, I didn't even realize it until I was watching it, and one of my subscribers messaged me and said, "You do realize that the turkey looks like your kaleidoscopes were coming in at different angles, and the turkey's going eating each piece of kaleidoscope that was coming in." I didn't realize that until afterwards when we started laughing. I went, "No, I didn't notice it was coming out like that." But it worked out perfect, and we had a funny laugh on that. Hey, Flowbeck. Good to see you. Flowbeck has been a long-time supporter, ladies. I know some of you know her, I highly recommend you get to know her. She's been a long-time subscriber of mine. She was a member in the past when she could financially afford it. Right now, she's trying to do some things. And Flowbeck is one of those that told me, and she can correct me if I'm wrong, "Yeah, you were down, Ranger, but it's time you get back on the horse. Be the Ranger that we all love and know." Flowbeck can tell you she had many phone calls with me when I was really sick. And I cannot thank you enough for that, Flowbeck. I mean, we all had that one friend that is loyal and there for you. And that was Flowbeck to me. Thank you, Flo. I wanted to mention that. There will be more. I was just telling Sherry's Reborn and Marlene that, like with Marlene, that I'm going to start doing more of the night stream as well as continue to verse of the day. And just a reminder for you that don't know, this is Set Your Clock Back, Fall Back Saturday. So make sure if you have a digital clock that's not your cell phone or so forth, to set them back, because this is Fall Back Saturday tonight. So everybody gets an extra hour of sleep tonight. So, you know, and by the way, you can thank Flowbeck. She's the one that told me I should come on YouTube and let everybody know what happened, because I gave an idea to a couple people in their streams, but I really didn't come out till now because I didn't want sympathy, as some people would say. "Oh, he just doing it for sympathy." No, I don't want sympathy. I'm thankful to be alive and well, and I'm thankful to be back at it, and I'm thankful to be able to continue giving the supply that people are wanting. And I wanted to tell you guys that as I do Thankfulness series, or Thankfully Thankful series, sorry, I'm thankful for each and every one of you. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And I appreciate you keeping my motto, "Don't be a stranger to the Ranger." Thank you, each and every one of you that's come here. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream, but I wanted to let everybody know what's going on. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you. I cannot thank you enough. And ladies, have a great rest of your weekend. And thank you so much for not being a stranger to the Ranger. God bless and have a good night. I am the Ranger 92308. Don't be a stranger to the Ranger. Bye, ladies. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a good night.